Bay alert! What's going on, guys? It's Jake, and the most recent edition of Koro Comics just dropped. So we have a bunch of new Beyblade stuff to talk about. Well, not a bunch, but 4 new Beyblades. Is that a lot? Now, before we get into the news, if you guys can hit that like button down below, get this video up to 1,000 likes, that would be awesome. We have a lot of Beyblade news to talk about. And also, if you are not subscribed, hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications to join the Nook Nation, the coolest nation on YouTube. So you guys may or may not know, but the releases that we have for October are a random booster, a random layer, and then a brand new big customized set, which is pretty interesting considering we just got a triple booster set, but this one is going to be more like the Chosy Spriggan set where we have 4 Beyblades. Starting at the bottom, we have the prize for the new random booster, and it is Tact Longinus. And it's alright, really. It's not that hype to me. It's in the same vein as Cosmo Valkyrie, where it's not really a special bay or anything, but it does have a new part, which is cool, I guess. But for a prize for a random booster, and it's really expensive to get these, and if you want to get the entire random booster set, that's also pretty expensive. I do wish the prize would have been a little bit more interesting. The full combo for this bay is Tact Longinus, 12 expand, trans dash. So really nothing too exciting here. Trans dash, it's a dash driver, which is cool, I guess, but I would have liked to have seen a new driver or something. 12 and expand, those are honestly throwaway parts to me. I really don't care about them at all. But the Tact layer base, that's pretty cool, I guess. I could see there probably being like a layer change with this layer base with those spikes popping in and out, or something to do with the weight. I'm not really too sure yet. Not a lot of people do know, but I would expect a layer change to some degree. And then the layer weight that comes with the bay is also pretty cool as well. It's not going to weigh that much, and it's kind of just like a straight line, but that gives you a lot of ways that you can orient the weights for weight distribution overall. So you can have it be straight, you can have it be this incline, that incline, etc. And so it's probably not going to be that crazy good or anything. I don't really see people using this in the metagame that much, but I mean, it's still an interesting weight. It's something new, and I'm always down for something new. I'm just not really that hyped for it. I wish they would have done something new. I wish we'd have gotten like a new Excalibur or something in this random booster. It's just kind of a boring booster in general. But moving on to the next bay, we have an Odin. Odin's back. Now this is the prize for the new random layer volume, which is random layer volume 3, and it's pretty cool, I guess. I mean, we're getting an Odin, and Odin, I mean, that's kind of surprising to me. We've known that we were going to get one just based off of some kind of leaks that we saw from a convention, but I mean, Odin, that's an interesting one to bring back, especially since we have not seen a new Odin since like the very first season of Birth. So they're kind of just bringing this back as a random layer to kind of get some nostalgia from people, and it looks pretty cool. Just from first glance, the Odin GT chip looked very similar to Longinus. Maybe that's just me. They're very similar in their layout. Taking a look at the layer base, there is quite a lot of plastic here, and it doesn't really seem to be super aggressive looking to me. I mean, this is just a side view, so we don't really have the best look at it, and it does not seem like the little Odin kind of blades that you can see. That doesn't really look to be metal either, which does kind of suck. I really would like to see another really good attack layer base. What is pretty cool though is just based on the picture, this comes with the Gen layer weight, which kind of makes me worried. Whenever you're supposed to use Gen with something, it always means the teeth really are not the best. And what this could mean that Odin has okay teeth and Gen just makes it really impossible to burst or something like that. But I don't really think so. I think just the teeth on Odin are going to be kind of meh in general, but you know, that's okay. Overall, I think the design is cool, but you can't really tell much just off of this picture. Now, guys, we can move on to the pretty hype, pretty awesome news, the news I'm most excited for, and that is the B153 GT customized set. The set comes with 4 bays, and 2 of them are known, the 2 kind of hyped really awesome looking ones that we don't really see a big, good picture of. It's kind of still hidden, and they'll probably show it off in a later issue or in a later, Koro video. But they do look pretty awesome. But starting with the two that we don't really know so far, I can't really show you images of them because we don't have them, but I can tell you the parts that are rumored to be on them. And this is all kind of subject to change. It's not really super confirmed yet, but the first one is going to be Erase, Something, Sting, and then Charge. And the next one is Cosmo Something. Really interesting to get Cosmo here, possibly because the only way you can get it right now is from the Cosmo Valkyrie random booster prize. So this would just make Cosmo a little bit easier to get. But it's Cosmo Something Vanguard Low. And Low, I don't really know how to feel about it. Came on Heaven Pegasus, and I haven't really tried it out too much. I haven't really used it too much, but it just didn't really seem to be that amazing just from when I used it. Overall, if these are the rumored parts, none of these parts seem to be super amazing to me. They all seem to be kind of the more average parts that we've seen released in GT so far. No dash drivers, nothing really too interesting, but they could be saving them for the two more hyped bays, which now I will get into. So the first one we have is Regalia Genesis, and that is an interesting name. There's really weird names here. I really do wish we could have gotten a better picture of them, or they would have just shown like at least the whole half of the bay. That would just be really, really awesome. But you can only really see the top left corner of one and the top right corner of the other one. But just looking at Regalia Genesis, it is white and it looks like it has like a dragon head on it for the chip, and that kind of looks like a Longinus, but it's not, because it's Regalia Genesis, so it's obviously not a Longinus. And the next bay we have is Prime Apocalypse, and once again, Prime Apocalypse. That's pretty cool name, and this one just seems to be the opposite of Regalia. This honestly kind of reminds me of Pokemon Black and White too. Kind of the same deal that we have here. We have Regalia, which is white, and we have Apocalypse, which is black. And I'm gonna guess in the anime, if these actually show up in the anime, and they probably will, it's gonna be, these are probably gonna be the bad guys overall, or they're gonna be like twins or something. Originally I kind of thought that, oh, maybe it's just gonna be one bay that you can like change parts on, kind of like Ace Dragon, how you have the different layer bases. But no, like these are two fully separate bays. Once again, we just don't really have a good look at either bay here, and we probably won't until the next issue, considering these don't release until later October. So we still have quite a while before these drop, and Union Achilles hasn't even dropped yet, so we'll be getting that pretty soon as well. So that's going to wrap up this video, guys. If you liked it, hit that like button down below. Get this video up to, of course, 1,000 likes, and subscribe to join the Nook Nation. We're going to try and get to 250,000 subscribers. Kind of like a final thoughts. Overall, I mean, the new Odin, Knockout Odin, that looks cool to me. I'm not really super hyped for it though, because I would have rather have seen a brand new layer than an Odin, but I guess it's cool to get Odin back. Tact, Longinus, I think it just kind of seems to be a pretty lame prize for the random booster. So I'm hoping that the other bays that come with the booster are really cool recolors. I really hope that we get some recolors for Chozy Spriggan in there. That would be pretty awesome, because if the rest of the booster is cool, okay, buying a set would be better, but just the prize bay just seems kind of lame. And then finally, we have the bays from the customized set, which are Regalia Genesis and Prime Apocalypse. Now, I just can't really have too much of an opinion on these yet, because we don't really know what the full thing looks like. We don't know what parts it comes on. I don't even think we know what type the bays are. So I don't really know, but as of right now, I like the theme, I like the style, but we'll just have to wait and see what other news comes out about it. I'm pretty hyped for it. I think it looks pretty cool. But like this video, hit subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have fun, and BEYS.